Hi everyone, welcome to your quick 30-minute flow with me. Let's get started. So what we'll do is get started on our backs. Check. In constructive rest. So we're gonna have our feet out to the long side edges of our mat, backs on the ground, knees knocked together. Place one hand under your heart, one hand under your belly. Find a deep breath in, start to close your eyes. Exhale. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, sink heavy. One more time. Inhale, fill up. Exhale. Now this time, inhale. Then exhale, ha. Allow for there to be a sense of restriction in the muscles in the back of your throat. Now as you inhale, exhale, ha. Inhale. Now seal your lips, keep that restriction in the back of your throat and breathe out through the nose. This is your Ujjayi pranayama, your breath of ocean, your ocean's breath that will carry you through practice today. Start to bring your knees into your chest. Rock your knees from side to side. And then once you feel ready, drop them over to the left side of your space. Be focusing your gaze, keeping the eyes closed, tilting the head to the right side, allowing for your shoulders to remain heavy on the earth. Inhale, come back up through center. And exhale, supine over to the right. Keeping the shoulders concrete. Be for just a few breaths. And as you inhale, you're filling up your left side body. Exhale. Inhale, come back up through center. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock and roll the length of your spine a few times so you're able to gain a bit momentum and also giving the muscles along the outside of your spine a bit of recognition. Find yourself in a seat. And as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, lean over to the right side. And the left arm up and over. This is Khaleesi. Inhale, come back up through center. And exhale over to the other side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist to the right. Place one hand on your knee, one hand on your small back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, focus your gaze towards the back of your space. Take one more breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, back up through center. And exhale over to the left. Rise up with the crown of your head as you inhale. And then exhale, twist towards the back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, come back up through center. Reach arms up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands. Come into tabletop. Inhale, shine down through the belly. Rise in the crown of the head for cow. Exhale, press the floor away, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, angry cat. Inhale, flip the tailbone up to the sky, sink down through the belly button, shine through the collarbones, drag the head up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round through the spine, broaden into the shoulder blades, and then lastly, drag the head down. Move through cat-cow. You can invite in anything else that may feel good in your body. I like to snake my hips from side to side in one direction when I'm in, and the other when I'm in cat, as well as when I'm in cow. Maybe you can barrel roll your chest in one direction and then the other coming through cat and cow. We'll just be here for one more round. And then once you feel complete, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Kind of pedal out through your legs. Press down through the L parts of your fingers. Rotate the pits of your elbows towards the front of your space. And then focus your gaze between your two big toes. Try to take a generous bend into your knees and then press your chest towards your thighs, bringing your ears in between your biceps. Now straighten your legs and send your heels as close as they can back down to the ground. Inhale, rise the right leg up high, send the heel up, leading the way, toes facing the ground. And then exhale, low lunge at the top of your space. Soften your back knee down to the earth. Untuck your toes. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Bring your ribs up and out of your hips by reaching up with the crown of your head, reaching up through the fingertips. And then as you exhale, sink into your left hip flexor. Take a big breath in. Exhale, revolved crescent. Hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Press your palms together so much so that your thumb comes towards the center of your chest. So we're here. We'll want to press, try to stack the shoulders, wrap the left rib underneath the right. Focus the gaze maybe up to the sky. Beautiful. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Lizard pose. So toes up to the sky. Maybe once you'll wrap your feet from side to side. Try to keep a flat back. Then as you inhale, shine through the crown of the head. Exhale, sink down towards that front leg. Find a generous bend in your front knee. Tuck your back toes. Plant the hands. Downward facing dog. You do pedal out through your legs. Inhale, send the left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through, low lunge. Soften the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up on Vinyasa. Reach up with the fingertips. Sink down into the right hip. And a deep breath in. Exhale, open or revolved crescent to the left. So hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Once you find yourself connected, press the palms together. Focus on bringing the thumb towards your heart space, maybe focusing your gaze up towards the sky. Tuck your core in, ignite the belly. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, plant the hands, straighten through the front leg, toes to the sky, half splits. Inhale as you shine through the chest. Exhale, lower. You start to tuck the chin. Try to keep the flat back, shoulders up and back. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend your front knee, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Find a little pedal. And then as you inhale, look to the top of your space. Take tiny steps on your tiptoes all the way up to the top of your mat. Bring your feet so that they're about hip width distance and take a generous bend in your knees. Grab for opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy for ragdoll. So maybe sway your hips or your torso from side to side. Noticing the transfer and balance in the four corners of your feet. Finding that sort of recognition of the different spaces in your feet sometimes can allow for you to be more connected with your mat, with the earth, and allow for you to pull energy up into the body, allowing for you to be more stable as you move through your practice today. Release your hands, slowly start to stack your vertebrae on top of one another. And come into standing with your eyes closed, your hands to your heart center, your Anjali Mudra. Here I invite for you to set an intention for your practice as to why you moved today for this time period, whatever it may be. You could be dedicated to someone or something that you've been working on, a little mantra that you've just had stuck in your head. Wherever it is, take a deep breath in and exhale to seal the intention. Find another inhale. Exhale out through the nose, ignite the Ujjayi. Start to flutter your eyes open. We'll move through our sun egg. So inhale, look to the top of your space, reach up. Exhale, fold, bring your hands down through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your hands onto your shins. Pick the number 7 with your body. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back into a high plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders over your wrist creases, come to your tippy toes. And then as you exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Your elbows kissing the sides of your ribs like a tricep push-up. Untuck your toes, zip your legs up so much so that your knees come up off of your space. Then using your back muscles, shoulders down and away. Inhale, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Shine through the chest, roll onto the soft part of your belly. Maybe float your fingers. Find a breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up high, plank, whether you go through knees, excuse me, or straight up. And then exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale up to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, only lower down halfway this time, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, shine through the chest. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in. And exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll move through our sun A one more time, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Take one of those two options, either lowering all the way down to the earth or just halfway, taking baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then as you exhale, make your way downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink down into your knees and then rise your arms up and out at about a 45-degree angle. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Carve your low belly up away from the thighs. Energetically bring your knees back over the hip, over the ankles. Take a generous bend into your quads. Yeah, beautiful. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, chair plane. Come to your tippy toes. Shine your chest forward like you do an up dog or baby cobra. And then take your palms so that you can give the ground a high five. Beautiful. Take a little bit more of a bend into your knees. Yes, you can. Inhale, rise up, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Take your chaturanga. You're always welcome to skip. Just go straight to downward facing dog. So either lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Exhale, low lunge at the top of your space. Suction your front foot and your back foot together so that you can ignite your legs. Now using your core, draw a straight line all the way up, high crescent lunge. And a little bit of a bend in your knee so you stretch directly over the ankle. Heels over the ball mount of your back foot. You can maybe take a little bit of a bend in your back knee if that's comfortable to you, or you can keep it straight and active. Press the shoulders down and away from the ears. Find a big breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So back foot's parallel with the back of your space. Toes facing 12 o'clock, knees over the ankle. Shoulder, arms rested and reaching out towards the front and the back of our space. Shoulders rested down and away from the earth, from the ears towards the earth. And then as you inhale, look towards the front of your space. Flip your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you reach your torso up and back, your legs are going to find a bit more of a bend in the opposite direction. Hence why the reverse warrior name comes because your torso is going in the reverse direction of your body. Breath is filling up your right side ribs. Take an inhale. Exhale, side angle. So you can take this right hand, rest it onto your thigh, reach your left arm up to the sky. You want to find a bit of fire, you can float that bottom hand, or for flexibility, you can reach for the floor to the instep or the outstep of your front foot. I like to use this as my choice for my side angle sometimes. And I can use this to propel my ribs up and away from my hips and then rotate my chest up to the sky. If you want a little bit even more, you can do extended side angle where you reach your top arm up and overhead so your bicep comes near your ear. Wherever you are, find a big breath in. Exhale, twist, 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 and you focus and gaze up to the sky. Inhale, sky archer. So you're going to take with your left hand, reach for the right wrist. Actively pull your right side body up and back. Come onto the heel of your front foot and your toes up to the sky. Once you find yourself here straight between both your legs, pull your front half up and back. Find that nice side stretch in your right body. Take a big breath in. Keeping the bind, rotate your hands down, windmill bend so that you come into a wide-legged forward fold, all 10 toes toward the long side edge of your mat. Maybe snake your hips from side to side. Coming to maybe a twist. Wherever you are, find a halfway lift. So keep that flat back just as you did before. And then start to crawl your fingers towards the front of your space for a low lunge. Inhale, dragonfly twist, and the right arm up to the sky. Stack the shoulders on top of one another. Exhale, horizon lunge. So you're gonna roll onto the knife edges of both of your feet, all 10 toes towards the right side of your space. Sink down into your hips and then reach your front arm towards the back of your space. Inhale, come back up, all 10 toes towards the front of your space, and then bring both hands down. Take the front foot, put it in the back of your space, and then take your vinyasa. Either lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Suction the front foot and the back foot together so that your legs are ignited. And then as you inhale, draw a line up and out, high crescent lunge. Check with the back foot. Make sure the heel's over the ball mount of your back foot. Both of your hips are square towards the front of your space. Tummy is tucked in, core is engaged, shoulders are sit down away from the ears. Find a big breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Back foot's parallel with the back of your space. Front toes at 12 o'clock. Knees over the ankle, shoulders rested down and away. Gaze over your front middle finger. Maybe focus so much so on that everything around it becomes blurry. Lift your front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Send your left arm up and back. Find that generous bend in your front knee as you send your torso in the opposite direction. Find a big breath in, fill up the left side body. Exhale, side angle. So keep just as you did on the other side, try to keep the variations the same. So if you had your hand rested on your forearm rested on your thigh, welcome to keep this here. If you want to find that bit of fire, flip that bottom hand, flexibility, reach for the floor, instep or outstep. And then if your top hand needs a little more love, you can reach it up and over, trying to touch the bicep towards the ears. Wherever you are, find a big breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper, trying to bring the chest up and out of the hips and towards the sky. Inhale, sky archer. Come onto the heel of the front foot, toes up to the sky. And then reach grab for your left wrist. Pull your left side body up and back. Find that nice stretch in your left side body, keeping both legs straight. Reach up and back, take a breath in, keeping the bind, exhale, slowly rotate down, wide-legged forward fold, all 10 toes towards the long side edge of your mat. We sink in one hip and then the other. Maybe find that twist if you didn't do so on the other side. Find the floor again with both hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl towards the front of your space. Inhale, dragonfly twist, left arm up to the sky, keeping the right hand flat onto the earth. Exhale, horizon lunge. Flip onto the knife side edge of both feet, all 10 toes towards the long side edge of your mat, reaching that left arm down in the back of your space. And that nice opening in the outside of the hip. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant the hand, step back, and take your chaturanga. Either lowering down all the way or halfway. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. And exhale, making your way into down dog. Find a deep breath in. Exhale. We'll move through that one breath to one movement. So inhale, look to the top of your space, come to your tippy toes. Find a bend in your knees. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink down to the comfiest chair that you've sat in all day today. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, chair plane, arms back, chest forward. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale with control, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, sky archer. Reach the right arm up and back. Pull actively. Circle the arms around. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. We'll stay here for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your front foot, low lunge. Inhale, dragonfly twist. Exhale, horizon lunge. Reach towards the back of your space. Inhale, come back up, dragonfly. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot back as you inhale, and then exhale, take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, sky archer, grab for the left wrist, pull up and back, keep the bind. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, circle the arms down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge at the top of your space. Inhale, dragonfly twist, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, open up, horizon lunge. Inhale, dragonfly. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, step your front foot back, and then exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. Find a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach your right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist for half pigeon. Maybe walk your left foot back. Take a peek over your right shoulder so you square out through the hips. Bring your hands towards your hips as you inhale, shine through the chest. Exhale, start to walk your hands down, opening up the nice outsides of the hip. Maybe resting your hands onto your forehead, using it as a pillow. If this is too intense for you, you're always welcome to find yourself on your back. You plant the left foot, cross the right ankle over the knee, and then bring your left leg into your chest. You can use this. You can maybe press the knee away with your left, press your right knee away with your right elbow. Kind of flex in both feet to protect the knees if you're here. Wherever you are, find a big breath in. Exhale, sink a little heavier. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, start to rise up. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back, down facing dog. Take that right leg, find a few leg circles, lubricating that hip joint, getting more blood flow back into that leg. You're just compressing. And then have a still down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Maybe walk the right foot back, space. Take a gaze over your left shoulder. Bring your hands back towards your hips. Take a breath in, shine through the chest. And then exhale, drop down, sleeping pigeon. Maybe bring the elbows out wide, pressing forehead down onto the tops of your palm, tops of your hand. Maybe rock from side to side. I always like to envision, as we're moving through pigeon or opening up the hips at all, a nice cooling rush of water that comes down and gets rid of all the stagnant pent-up energy, stresses, emotions that we carry into our hips. A lot of times our hips don't like to open when we give them the opportunity to. So just being patient and acknowledging that the breath will always be a nice guide, your best friend, as you move through these types of poses that are physically demanding as well as mentally demanding. Start to walk back up on your hands. Tuck your toes. Send that right leg up and back. Find a couple of circles in one direction and then another direction. And then when you're ready, look to the top of your space. Take tiny steps to the top of your mat and then come through to a seat. Reach your legs out long. Find a flex in your toes. Remove the goodness from underneath your sits bones. And then as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead, pulling your spine actively away from the hips. And then as you exhale, keeping a flat back, reach and fold over your front legs. Once you feel like you can't go anymore, maybe drop the hands down, maybe tuck the chin. Make a note and difference in how keeping your head active and heavy, or active versus keeping it heavy affects the hamstrings in the back of the legs. You're welcome to keep your legs straight to get into the hamstrings, or you can find a generous bend in your knees, maybe pulling onto the feet or the backs of the calves, and then focusing your stretch into your low back. Inhale, start to rise up, reaching the arms out, long like little zombies. And then slowly, using the last little bit of core, release yourself all the way down onto your mat. Plant the feet back down onto the earth so your knees come up like little mountains, and then taking your fingertips, place them at the sides of your hips. Walk your feet in so that your fingertips could paint a picture on the bases of your heels. And then using your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings, shine your hips up to the sky for bridge. So press down with the feet and the hips up to the sky. Energetically start to pull your feet away from you as if you could rip your mat out from underneath you, and then use that to ignite your quads. Now, target the glutes, find a nice pinching in the booty so that you're able to send the hips up higher to the sky. Maybe walk your shoulder blades underneath you, interlacing your fingers, shining the chest high to the sky, keeping the chin up and away from your throat. Reach up a little bit higher. Yes, you can. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bone by bone, slowly start to drag your spine down to the ground. Bring your feet so that they're mat width, just as we started. And then windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Maybe start to close your eyes. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock and roll your knees from side to side. And then when you're ready, drop your knees over to the left side of the space. Maybe you can shift your hips over to the right so you're able to stack the hips on top of one another. Or supine twist. If you need to find a bit more intensity in this stretch, you can bring your knees so that they're up hip with this hip height. And then try to focus on stacking the knees on top of one another while still keeping that right shoulder down onto the earth. Find a big breath in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back up through center. Maybe keep the feet onto the ground and then shift the hips back through center. Find that recalibrate. And then maybe over to the left side. And then when you're ready, drop your knees over to the right. Reaching the arms out wide. Finding as you do on the other side, maybe bringing the knees up to be in line with the hips. Maybe try to stack the knees on top of one another while still keeping that left shoulder down onto the earth. Focusing your gaze to the left side, finding a nice closing in your eyes. Inhale, come back up through center. Reach through the inner parts of your knees for the outer knife side edges of your feet for happy baby. Find a flex in your feet and find squareness with your quads and the floor. You can maybe rock from side to side. Maybe straighten out through one hamstring and then the other. That feels good to you. A lot of times I like to maybe press the soles of my feet together to touch for like a reclined butterfly. And then using my elbows to push the knees out to the side. Just getting in to the outsides of the hips and the hamstring one more time. Wrap your arms around your shins, bring your knees into your chest. Reach up with this forehead, into the mouth, maybe kissing with one of your knees, giving it a bit of love. Find a deep breath in, fill up that extra space. Exhale, Shavasana. Reach the legs out long, arms out long, maybe picking up your shoulders and dropping them away from your ears. Letting the toes fall naturally to the outside edges of your mat. Removing the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Wiggling your eyebrows, allowing for the brow to become unfurrowed. Take Shavasana. Start to deepen your breath. You wiggle your fingers or your toes. Run your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Reach your arms up overhead, find a good morning stretch. Make yourself as long as possible. From the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Roll over onto your favorite side, whether that be the right or the left. Corpse pose or Shavasana is the death of this practice, but it's also the death of what's not serving you. Fetal pose allows for rebirth. It allows for your intention, what you've moved for and what you've breathed for class today to be applied into your everyday life. Bring your hands to your heart center. Start to gently make your way up into a seat with your hands to your heart center and your eyes closed. We'll still our practice today with one breath together. Inhale, exhale. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye center, the space between your brow, your center of wisdom. Light and the love in me, honors and adores the light and the love in you. Gratitude and bow forward. Namaste. Again, my name is Jessica, based out of Austin, Texas. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, shoot me an email, call, text, anything along those lines. We'd love to hear from you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.